Let me begin tonight with something simple. Simple. Think of something you did yesterday, not something dramatic, something ordinary. A conversation you had, a meal you ate, a drive you took. Got it? Now notice something about how that memory feels. It doesn't feel hopeful. It doesn't feel uncertain. You're not wondering whether it will happen or trying to convince yourself it was real. There's no anxiety in it, no grasping, no effort to believe. It just is. It happened. It's done. It's a fact of your experience, quiet, settled, requiring absolutely nothing from you to maintain its reality. That feeling, that specific, unassuming, completely undramatic feeling of something already done, that is what I am going to teach you to bring to your desire tonight. Not the excited feeling of something approaching, not the hopeful feeling of something possible, not even the confident feeling of something coming. The quiet, settled, ordinary feeling of something that already happened. And when you learn to bring that feeling to your desire genuinely, not performed, but actually felt, something extraordinary occurs. Time collapses. The gap between where you are and where you want to be falls in on itself, and reality rushes with surprising speed to match the memory you have created in consciousness. This is what we're learning tonight. Are you ready? Let me first show you the mistake that is costing you everything. Most people think about their desires as future events. They visualize themselves getting what they want someday. They imagine achieving their goal at some point. They dream about the life they will have when things finally work out. When I have the money, I'll feel secure. When I find the relationship, I'll feel complete. When I get the job, everything will change. I want you to look at that pattern very carefully, because every single time you construct your desire that way, as something coming, something approaching, something that will happen, you are doing something you don't realize you're doing. You are placing your desire in the future. And the future, my friends, never arrives. There is no future. There is only now, this eternal, unmoving, permanent, present moment. The only place where anything has ever happened, the only place where anything can ever happen. The future is a concept, not a location. You cannot live there. You cannot receive anything there. You can only ever experience anything here in the now. And as long as your desire lives in the future, as long as you keep projecting it forward, chasing it, imagining it as perpetually about to arrive, it remains precisely where you've put it, out of reach, always approaching, never here. But here is something subtler and more damaging than even the timing problem. When you say, I will be wealthy, what are you actually declaring about right now? I am not wealthy now. When you say, I will find love, what are you confirming about the present moment? I am alone now. When you say, I will succeed, what assumption is embedded in every syllable? I have not succeeded now. And consciousness, which creates only from the present state, only from what you are being right now in this moment, receives that message with perfect obedient clarity. Not wealthy now, more not wealthy. Waiting now, more waiting. Not yet, more not yet. This is why people can visualize for years, affirm daily, do everything they've been taught, and still find their desire perpetually one step ahead, perpetually not quite arrived. They have been creating from the wrong direction. They have been looking forward toward their desire. And tonight, I'm going to teach you to look backward from it. Here is the secret that changes everything. You cannot bring the future into the present by looking forward. You can only bring it here by treating it as the past. I know that sounds like a paradox. Stay with me. When something is in the past, what is your relationship to it? You don't hope it happened. You don't visualize it happening. You don't try to believe it will occur. You don't feel anxious about whether it will come. You simply know it did. It is a fact of your experience. It is real with the quiet, unargued reality of all things that are simply and completely done. A memory has no doubt in it. A memory doesn't need your help to remain real. A memory simply is settled, certain, accomplished, requiring nothing from you except the occasional act of recollection. This is the quality of consciousness that manifests, not the excited, hoping, reaching, visualizing forward, but the calm, settled, ordinary backward glance of someone recalling something that already happened. And here is the technique, the thing I want to give you tonight. You can create that quality of consciousness about something that hasn't happened yet in linear time. You can construct a memory of the future. And when you do, when you genuinely inhabit the felt sense of remembering your desire as a past event, your subconscious mind, which does not distinguish between a remembered reality and a created one, accepts it as fact. And when your subconscious accepts something as fact, it reorganizes everything: your perceptions, your actions, the opportunities you notice, the words you say, the rooms you walk into, to match that fact. The bridge builds itself. The path appears. Reality rushes to catch up with the memory. Here is the technique precisely. Tonight, before sleep, you are going to do something unusual. You are going to teleport, not forward to the moment of getting your desire, that still has the energy of becoming, of arriving, of transition. I want you to go further than that. Jump ahead to a moment after your desire has been fulfilled and has had time to become ordinary. If you want money, don't imagine receiving it. Teleport 3 months after you became financially free. The money has been there long enough that it no longer feels exciting. It feels normal. It's just how your life is now. If you want a relationship, don't imagine meeting someone. Jump to 6 months into the relationship. The newness has settled. This person is simply part of your life. You can't quite remember what it felt like before them. If you want healing, don't visualize recovery beginning. Teleport to a year after your health returned. Your body feels simply like your body again, capable, present, unremarkable in the best possible way. After, not during, after. Because after has the energy of being. During still has the energy of becoming. You want the feeling of already settled into, already normal. Already, this is my life. Now, from that future position, you're going to look backward. You're going to remember, you're going to recall how it all came to be, not project forward to how it might happen. Remember back to how it did. Do you feel the difference? You are not hoping, you're not visualizing, you're not trying to believe. You are remembering. And remembering carries a quality of consciousness that forward projection simply cannot access. The settled, unargued, quietly certain quality of course, it happened. It's done. And when you live from that state, everything changes. So tonight, before you sleep, close your eyes, teleport, go past the arrival, past the transition into the ordinary after, into the life where it has been yours long enough to feel unremarkable. And from that quiet, settled, already place, look back. Remember how it came, how it felt, what you said, who you called, what you thought. The morning after, when you woke up and it was still true. Create the memory. Feel its specific, unexcited, completely ordinary weight, the weight of something done, and fall asleep inside that feeling. Not hoping, not wishing, not reaching forward through time for something not yet here. Remembering. And let reality, which is always, always the last to know, rush to catch up with the truth you have already touched. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Stories and Quotes Be and be part of this journey. I'll see you again in the next video.